And we're live. All right, guys, what's up? We're here at the Wrestling Chop Shop, ranking all of Triple H's returns, see how good they've been doing for the full year. While Lewis is getting his list finished, I will be answering the questions from the little Instagram post I put up. So, yeah.
Let's get it.
Let me just, And Lewis, if you want to chime in too. So, first person, I ask people, give me a wrestler, honest opinion. First one up is Asuka. Honest opinion on Asuka. I love Asuka, man. She's one of the top women in the division. We all know this. As of right now, not really feeling the title reign. Majority, I feel like, the eyes are put on Bianca and Charlotte. Asuka's just there for nothing. But all in all, Asuka's cool. Reign right now, not it.
Um, Seems like her character change from Royal Rumble is just gone. Like the mystique of it, the just like the darkish, heelish character is just like the aura is just not there anymore. That's just my opinion.
Uh, good old, good old Liv Morgan. Yeah. How can I say this without, I don't know. Liv Morgan. She's mid. That's it. I'll stick to it. But I will not be surprised that if at SummerSlam they're going the same way they're going with Asuka, and both women's championship matches will be triple threats. Wouldn't be surprised.
Liv Morgan, I mean, nobody's gonna change my opinion. I still don't think she's like, I don't think she on Raquel Rodriguez's level. Like, from the potential we see, like, I still think Liv Morgan needs some work. Like, to me, she's just not it. She's just stuck in the tag division. That's just how I feel. I'm not saying she's bad, but she just still needs a lot of work for me. If you like her because she got a fat ass, that's just on you.
Yeah, that's cool. Just be honest about it.
Shit.
I'm gonna save one of these because we're gonna actually be talking about that person. Rhea Ripley.
Uh,
It needs to be a triple threat. Like, I get that everybody wants Raquel versus Rhea, but with Liv in that little mix, they got to make it a triple threat. Have Rhea win. That will help her look more dominant because other than Natalia, nothing has really been going on for her. I mean, the Judgment Day stuff, but title reign wise.
um, for me, with Rhea Ripley, she needs to face women, bro. Even if there's women that's not believable to face her, that's your opportunity to build up some women. You know what I'm saying? To build up for your future. Like I get it, believability is a big thing, but like how many guys did Roman face that weren't believable to beat Roman, yet they still got elevated? You can do the same thing with Rhea Ripley. There's no excuse.
And then the last one, pretty sure they mean Austin Theory. Listen, man, whether you guys like it or not, he has the future. I keep saying that. His little issue that he has going on right now, let's not act like every top star has always had that little. John Cena was almost fired. Randy Orton got the world title snatched from him because he wasn't ready. So it's like he'll. I just feel like he's at a point where he doesn't need to be in the mid card no more, bro. Like, I think he's done everything he could with the mid card. There's really not much people that he can really feud with. I mean, there's LA Knight. I'm still hoping that happens. You all know we all want it to happen.
You know.
But ever since Mania, the last thing that's spectacular was him winning against Edge, and that was only made happen because of the whole Finn Balor shit.
Um, with Theory, I'd like him to lose to LA Knight. Right now, I still don't think he's ready for the main event scene quite yet, but I'd love to see him and Grayson Waller dethrone KO and Sammy for one of the belts.
I've been saying it,
That's what
bro.
I like. That's what I would like because Grayson Waller is older than Theory, and Grayson Waller can also teach him. Even though Grayson Waller came up from NXT, he can teach him.
And that's the thing. People are like, "Oh, Grayson Waller is what WWE wants Austin Theory." I mean, he's a little older and has more time. So I mean,
he has more experience.
And when he was in NXT, he was himself. Like Theory was working with Johnny in the way. Like Waller was doing his thing. So of course, like, but yeah, I do want to see a face turn at some point, though.
I think that's something that we could definitely explore.
Because I can see it happen. Granted, his face stuff was really more childish when he was with the way, but I could see him bring it up, like from the whole childish standpoint. It depends on who the heel is, though.
Right now, WWE has way too many heels, more than they have faces.
Which is true. And that's why I think, someone like Theory could definitely capitalize from a face turn. It just depends on who.
All right, I'm about to be done right now.
So shit, if y'all wanted to pull the trigger with Money in the Bank, that would have been the best way to turn him face, by dethroning Roman. Or cashing in on Roman and losing and getting his ass beat. But
all right, done.
All right, so let's get to why we're here.
I might have some hot takes. I don't know, depending on how people feel.
All right, so, well, for me, like I said, guys, we're ranking all the Triple H's stuff, so I'll just start from my list, and then I'll see where Lewis has his stuff ranked. So, I don't know about you, bro, but the last one, 0, negative, it was Tegan Knox, bro.
I have her at 15.
So who's your last?
Emma put everything in a perspective for me last night. She got the ultra jobber treatment. She got the no entrance music, no build up, just camera cut to the ring with the nameplate, and she got squashed. That's
my thing. I mean, I get that. My thing for me, why Tegan was last is when she came back. I think it was against when Ronda was still champion around that time, because Ronda did that whole watch out Skittles or whatever, and then she was gone, and we just got her. No. Then we got her with, I think, Natalya for a day. She came out with Natalya, and then most recently we got her in a random tag team match.
You see,
At least with Emma, they tried to put her with something, with the whole Madcap Moss stuff with Carrie and Scarlett, At least they tried at live shows with her. I wasn't seeing Tegan Knox at no live shows, bro.
They both kind of pretty bad right now.
I know, but if it wasn't for what they did with Emma, we wouldn't have gotten that little Scarlett return, But I just haven't seen enough of Tegan Knox to put her higher than Emma.
I haven't seen enough of Eve. If I could tie them, I would, yo. It's pretty bad.
And I was gonna do that, but I just
honestly, the only reason Sarah Logan ain't with them is because she's actually consistently on TV whooping women's asses when they let her. So,
and then above Tegan Knox, I had Emma. Did you have Tegan Knox above Emma or yeah? I mean, I get it. I get it. All right, so we basically already discussed that. So above Emma, I had Sarah Logan.
Yeah, we have at the same place, 14.
Granted, she came back. She's doing the Valhalla stuff and all that. It's but now they're putting her into something. They're trusting her to help elevate Maxine Dupree in the ring. So a lot more TV time. Triple H loves the Viking Raiders. A lot of people don't understand why. I'm one of them. I'm sorry, but it's work. For what she does, it works.
I mean, that's good enough to not put her bottom two. She just hasn't had a match yet either.
Yeah, solo match.
I remember she hasn't had a solo match yet either.
Nope, just a 6-man tag match.
I just don't like their presentation. I don't just make them War Raiders again, how we knew in NXT, where they just showed up and whoop people's ass and leave. They didn't need these little vignettes or segments or whatever. Just have them show up, and beat people, and leave. That's what they're supposed to be. They talk about war more than they actually go to war.
You put vicious and they weren't even vicious.
I'm saying, crazy.
But yeah, that's where. Nah, I think this is where we'll start seeing different. Above Sarah Logan, I put the Good Brothers, bro. I just
I have the Good Brothers. Where did I put them? I have them 12.
so yeah, definitely. Unless they're with AJ, bro, I don't remember anything they did other than that little match they had in NXT. I j- AJ's AJ's off TV. AJ's off TV. The Good Brothers are off TV.
They were gone. They were gone.
You know, so I put them a little higher because of the stuff they were doing with AJ and the Judgment Day and all that stuff, which a lot of people probably won't remember. Yeah, AJ feuded with the Judgment Day way past in the, but they just haven't. When now they're doing the little things, but when AJ was gone, it's that big gap.
I said what carries it for me is one, the return, because they returned out of nowhere, and two,
Yeah.
this is about how they used them. And Carl Anderson himself carries the Good Brothers for going all the way to Wrestle Kingdom and finishing out his story with Tama Tonga. That's practically the only reason why I say the return is good, because they actually opened the forbidden door per se.
Yeah, and we all could remember Finn Balor's face when they did come back. Who did you have in this spot?
Candice LeRae.
Ooh. I have her above the Good Brothers. Why do you have Candace there, man?
At least the Good Brothers, when they returned, that was a moment we can remember. At least when even with the crossover with New Japan Pro Wrestling, that was something we can remember. With Candice LeRae, there's nothing that you can really remember. Her return, it was just, oh, here's Candice LeRae. And then the matches she's been in, they haven't really been high profile at all. She hasn't had any memorable segments or anything like that. At least the return for the Good Brothers, you can remember.
The only reason I give her a little bit more than the Good Brothers, obviously, believe it or not, a little more TV time. And wasn't she supposed to be in the Survivor Series match, but she got injured?
I don't remember.
I think that's how it was supposed to go, because I don't know, but I give her a little bit higher than them because of TV time. They've tried to put her in stuff, and she was recently on TV, even though they got eliminated during commercial.
It seems like they're going to use her in the tag title scene.
Hopefully, But then, like I said, above that, I had Candice. So who do you have in this spot? Who did you have above Candice?
Good Brothers. That's
insane. A little flipping. All right, so we basically. I'm liking that you haven't said a name yet, because that's how I know we kind of see. Because above Candice, I got Dexter Lumis.
Ooh, above.
You got Lumis higher?
A little bit, yo.
Ooh. So
in that spot, I have Mia Yim.
Yo, that's insane, bro. Because above Dexter Lumis, I got Mia Yim.
I can explain both of them. Mia Yim.
No, go ahead.
What carries Mia Yim is the fact that obviously she has consistent TV time. She was on TV consistently even when AJ was gone. And not to mention her big high-profile match with War Games, which I thought she killed it in. That's pretty much what's carrying for her, and it's not her fault. She's not trash. She just hasn't been booked. Dexter Lumis, on the other hand, has been on TV consistently. Everything that's been given to him, he's worked without even saying a word. I thought the stuff with Miz was entertaining.
Yeah.
I thought the story of his build-up to getting a contract on Raw was actually pretty entertaining, that he was a maniac, invading Raw. So that's why he's there, because he was actually put in actual stories besides Mia Yim just being thrown in.
I mean, I could see that.
It's your opinion.
Yeah, and then, Dexter did have, helping win the women's NXT title, but
yeah,
I just think her stuff with AJ helps her a little bit higher than Dexter, but I mean, it's all opinions. So let's see, I had Dexter, you had Mia, then you had Dexter on top, so let's see. Listen, I don't care what nobody says, bro. This is where they belong. This is where they deserve.
Number 9? We going number 9? Yeah, this is number 9.
Yeah. Number 9 spot. Hit row, bro.
You might actually love me. I got them a little higher, just a tad,
Really?
just one spot higher,
See, the people that I got above them, it's
one spot higher.
that's fair. It's just like I said, people gonna have what they want to say, but ever since they returned, whether it was random or not, they've been in stuff. Most recently, whether you want to put LA Knight at the beginning of that, it don't matter. They're on a 1.1 million viewed video. You had the little stuff that they had, the flop dollar stuff. They were the talk of the internet. Top Dollar had his own little single stuff going on. Didn't beat Ricochet, but I mean, it is what it is. I just feel like at the end of the day, with their thing, it's just booking, bro. They just don't know where to be booked. Triple H was doing it right with Los Lotharios at the beginning, because I said that. That's a great way to have them. But that's where I have them. They have a lot more potential, but booking really, really kills them. So who do you have in the 9th spot?
Bray Wyatt.
That's insane, bro, because Bray Wyatt is a...
At the end of the day, being booked consistently, being on TV consistently, and being in high profile matches actually do matter.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt, his only match coming back was literally Royal Rumble against LA Knight, and that was a cash grab. That shit was trash. The story with Bray Wyatt, LA Knight, and Uncle Howdy, it was good in the beginning, but it was so dragged the fuck out, bro.
Which is true.
Severely dragged out. What carries Bray Wyatt was the build up to his return and his return itself. That's the only good parts about Bray Wyatt. Hit Row, whether people like them or not, have consistently been on TV. Hit Row, whether people like it or not, have been booked in matches. They've been in high profile matches. They had an undisputed tag title match against the Usos.
Yep.
They were just in a gauntlet match, whether how long they were in there.
B-Fab was in the Royal Rumble no matter how fast she was out.
B-Fab was in the Royal Rumble, so they've been booked in high-profile matches. They've been having matches each and every single week. They've been having segments. Top Dollar has been doing his thing on Twitter, building up everything. That's the reason why they hired him Bray Wyatt, because Bray Wyatt hasn't done jack shit yet. I can't put somebody above a group. All right, how can I explain this? A group has been busting their ass ever since they got here. I can't let a dude whose best moment was an all-time return outtake the hard work they've been putting in. I can't do that. You have one match coming back while they've had like 3 big high-profile matches. I can't do that.
I'll give you that. It's just the interest. Granted, whether people want to believe it or not, it did help put LA Knight on the scene because everybody cared about Bray Wyatt. So put him in a feud with LA Knight. That brought more eyes to him. Pitch Black match, Jesus, we all know. Yeah, that was... All I can remember is I think Bray slamming LA Knight through the table and just pixie green dust or whatever it was. It was terrible.
It also doesn't help that he hasn't been here since
the
week after Royal Rumble.
Which is true because we all know the situation. It was supposed to be Bray and Brock. Brock didn't want to work with him. Then it was supposed to be Bray and Bobby, but we don't know what happened there. I just... I think this is where I make a switch, because you're right.
Also,
you're
I ain't trying to shit on Top Dollar, but that bot show, people, the more you make them,
it
the more relevant you make them. The more relevant you make them.
It helped. That's why, bro. It helped to the point where they used it on TV. Like
Michael Cole brings it up all the time.
All the time, bro. The beef between Top Dollar and Michael Cole make no sense to this day, bro. Let's see. So
at least coming back, Hit Row actually had a good match with the Usos for the tag titles. Bray Wyatt, LA Knight was dog shit.
It's just more story for me, but after a while the story did get stale. Like we should have been got Uncle Howdy, but
Still don't even know who that motherfucker is. Man.
We still don't know who that is. But so we went through 9 and 8. So at number 7. I have the man who woke me up from my sleep because it was the most randomest return out of all these, Johnny Gargano.
I actually have Gargano 5.
You have Gargano 5. So who do you have in this spot?
Karrion Kross.
That is insane, bro. Like if we do this one more time where the person you have is just right above me, bro, like
Karrion Kross. The problem with Karrion Kross is
go ahead.
Booking. It's like if he literally has won every single feud up until this point, he probably would have been top 3 on the list, no doubt. Because the problem with Karrion Kross, and people said the problem was debuting him against during the Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre feud. I don't think that was the problem.
Nah.
Because the problem that started was not finishing the rivalry between Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre because they're 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
The second problem was having this man be a wannabe Bret Hitman Hart and calling out everybody, and everybody he calls out he loses to. Like he called out Ray, lost. I don't care that he beat Ray the second time. He beat Ray with shenanigans. Ray beat him clean. I don't understand how that works. You have him call out Shinsuke Nakamura. He loses. You have him call out AJ Styles. He just got squashed.
He did. Whether it's because of the bloodline segment or not, damn.
Like the way he started off that match is the way how he should have beaten AJ Styles. Elbowed him immediately. He should have put his ass to sleep. That would have done something for Karrion Kross. And you gave him a new finisher, acting like you're gonna do something new, and he gets squashed. But I can't take away the fact how his return was just like a processing moment of what the fuck is going on. Karrion Kross is here. He is the one that started the ball, that started to get the ball rolling. And not only that, but he does have a win over Drew McIntyre. He does have a win over AJ Styles, but it's just a booking for him, man. Like, he's been in some high-profile matches, the IC number one contendership tournament and shit like that, but he's been losing just too much, especially the guys that are way smaller than him.
But he's Lucha too, bruh. hey, I'm Lucha too.
The fact that Madcap won that was insane to me.
Yeah.
I would have been fine with Santos winning.
But between Karrion, because Karrion's above Gargano, it's mainly just TV time. That's really all it is. And can't really put that against Johnny, but that's really all it is. Because Johnny, it's almost the same thing, bro. They don't know what to put Johnny in. He like the main thing I can remember is when they faced the Judgment Day with Dexter Lumis and they lost. He didn't take the pin, but
I'm a cook when I get to Johnny.
And then of course above I got Karrion Kross, and like I said, it has to do with TV time. The win against Drew McIntyre, debuting him against Roman was pointless, bro. You don't debut heel versus heel, even though they tried the Drew McIntyre route, but like you said, we never finished it. We got no rubber match. We got nothing, but they keep trying. Like you said, they gave him the new finisher. I won't hold the squash against him because, again, that bloodline segment took almost an hour, basically half of the show. But the booking got to get better with Karrion. You got to make you got to make a choice. I think keeping him on SmackDown was a mistake.
So too. I think so.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're at. So who did you have 6? Because you didn't have Johnny's.
Braun Strowman, man.
Ooh. So okay. So let me keep carrying up here because Braun Strowman's my 5th. Listen, man. Honestly, if it wasn't for that injury, I think him and Ricochet would still be killing shit.
True.
I really, really do. And they're another tag team that, if those titles weren't combined, they would have had a run. Yeah, they would have gotten it. They almost did it. Like, but the whole Jimmy and Jay stuff, I thought that would have been a perfect time because that was when they were doing you have to defend the Raw tag titles on Raw, you have to defend the SmackDown tag titles because they faced the Judgment Day that past Monday. And I'm like, bro, this is a perfect way. There's no Jay. Come on, you guys can do it. And they didn't pull the trigger.
Nope.
But yeah, Braun, if it wasn't for the injury, I think they would still be killing shit. I mean, look where Ricochet is now. He's not all the way up in the sky, but they trusted him with Logan Paul.
Ricochet doing great things right now. But Braun Strowman, for me, I mean, it's nothing bad against them or anything like that. I mean, obviously he's injured now. I mean, I can't shit on Braun for being injured. Johnny's injured, but I don't know. I just felt like the matches Braun has been in just don't equate to how good Johnny's matches have been.
Okay.
Like I know Braun. You can argue Braun has been in more big time profile matches. Like he had the banger IC title with Gunther. He had him and Ricochet had a banger with the Usos. I like that match.
Mm-hmm.
He competed at WrestleMania.
Yep.
So I just, to me, it just boils down. He had an awesome return. To me, it just boils down to I just don't think the matches were better. Do I think some moments were better? Maybe, but I don't think some of the matches were better than Johnny's.
That's fair. That's fair. And like I said, Braun Strowman was in my 5th spot. I already
Johnny-
explained why. And
Um,
go ahead, do what you got to do, bro.
So for Johnny to be an NXT guy and to debut and get the reaction he got, that was great. Debuted in Toronto. The thing with Johnny is we're talking about how he was used when he came back. So Theory did a great job at showing everybody what Johnny Gargano can do.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Gargano for a period of time, for almost 2 months, was undefeated, being booked each and every single week. I counted. He was like, I think 5-0 before he lost to Otis in the Alpha Academy. So he was booked already off rep. He was booked in a high profile match with Theory. He beat Theory, and then everybody knows that Elimination Chamber match that Theory won. I think that's probably the most underrated Elimination Chamber match. Everybody did great.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny killed it in that match. And then not to mention, the main reason why I have Johnny Gargano above Braun Strowman is a story with Grayson Waller. He was able to go back and finish that rivalry. They had a banger at Stand and Deliver. The build-up was great. Johnny had the monstrous pop in NXT. I think that right there is what pushes Gargano above Braun Strowman. Because, like I said, I'm not going to shit on Braun Strowman for not being on TV because Gargano...
No, yeah.
The main thing with Gargano was health. But what I can say from what we've seen from Johnny Gargano is, has he had a little bit of duds since he's been here? Of course, but I say most of the time since he's been here, he has been consistently booked. He has actually been consistently in the mid-card scene. He has been consistently in high-profile mid-card matches. So that's why I put Johnny above Braun, because Johnny has had a better feud coming back, and Johnny has been in consistent, more high-profile matches.
That's fair. And again, if it wasn't for Homie's injury, could we have already had DIY by now?
Oh, 100%.
And now it looks like we're going in that direction because Bronson Reed interfered, and we already know who has a good old pass with Bronson Reed. That man, Johnny Gargano.
Man, I'm excited for DIY, but Gargano still hurt. That Stand and Deliver match really, Grayson Waller kicked his ass. Grayson Waller did kick his ass. I think that was the reason why Grayson Waller was hurt. No, it wasn't. He got hurt in the Mello match.
Oh. So yeah, so now we on to, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, number 4.
Yeah, we agree. We agree.
Yeah. Do we? Bronson Reed?
Yeah.
Like, he may not have any good storylines, but everything he's been in, bro, they keep making him look more and more like a monster. His show out at I'm pretty sure he was in the Elimination Chamber, right?
Yep.
Yeah, his show out there was amazing. And again, they put him in something to put him on TV.
He's always in something.
Now he's back with The Miz. I
like that. I like that because the reason why I like that is because I think we can all agree Bronson Reed for some reason just can't get over by himself. I don't know why. The crowd don't seem to react to him, but at this stage in Miz's career, he really don't need to be in any matches. So if he becomes the mouthpiece for Bronson Reed, it could get him somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Always on TV, the triple threat. His stuff with Bobby was good. Theory was good. They're trying, bro, and nobody wants to get tsunami'd anyway. So let's not, it's just like you said. He needs help getting over, and The Miz is the perfect person. And in that sense, we get DIY again.
I mean, hey, he's constantly in matches, constantly
in backstage segments because his stuff against Ricochet. He should have been in the Money in the Bank because Shinsuke really ain't do much. Looking back at it.
Yeah. So, I agree.
Like,
he would have had a monster.
I'm not gonna be like everybody else, just because LA Knight won. That means it was horrible to go over Montez. But if anybody, Bronson should have been over Shinsuke because I don't really remember anything from Shinsuke like off the top from this Money in the Bank, except that before the Money in the Bank he got a a song by Lil Uzi. That's really it, bro. Could that have been the reason why they put him there? I don't know, bro. Like, I think Bronson Reed, if he would have been in that, bro, that would have been a ladder would have broke then, because the tsunami off the top, a ladder would have broke.
His matches have been very good. Match with Shinsuke was good. Match with Ricochet was good. Match with
and his talking is getting getting a little better. He wasn't, from what I remember. I don't remember him talking much in NXT. He was more of a,
He's way better as a heel now.
Yeah, like his little promo he had against Ricochet and Shinsuke. That's why he's at 4, bro. Now, the top 3, I can't wait to see this. Our number 1 better be the same. That's all I know. But for me, number 3 is that girl Dakota Kai.
Oh shit! Damn.
Oh boy.
Damn. Dakota Kai number 2 for me.
That's crazy. It's like, while she was here, bro, regardless of the whole Damage Control stuff, TV time, storylines, 2-time tag team champions, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the only reason why she's top 2. Like, I value, like, we gotta value accolades in this sense, and her and Io are the only people on this list that have won something, and I can't put that away. That's why she's number 2. She's a champion. She was booked well, and then she was always in something with Damage Control.
And she's another one, bro. Who knows what would be going on right now if she didn't get injured?
Yeah, we probably shit. I wouldn't be surprised if Io successfully cashed in on Asuka. We had a triple threat between Damage Control at this point if she was still here.
Yeah. So obviously, Chelsea Green is your number 3.
Yeah, I think Chelsea Green is somebody that they didn't believe in, but she is fucking entertaining as hell, bro. Basketball, strike 3.
Bruh. And if I'm being honest, that's why I put her at number 2, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and if I would have did this next week, she would have an act, because I do see them beating Liv Morgan and Raquel.
I hope.
Because Rhea Ripley said, "Stay out of my business," and they both told her they're gonna keep in her business. So I see her costing them the match, bro. I see it, because they deserve it, bro. Who would have thought Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville would have worked that good together? It's just at the time she came back, she was doing the Karen stuff, and at that point, Sonya was basically a Karen too, and it just works, man. She's hilarious, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I'm sorry, that strike 3 basketball, like, that shit had me crying, bro.
Not only that, unintentionally helping the women's tag team division. We have another women's tag team. It's
and uplifting somebody that I've always said got more shine when she was in a tag team or a faction with Sonya Deville. Because she had her stuff with the, but then she became the solo, but now she's back in the tag team. It works, bro. It works. That's what I had to put her. I get it, but, bro, I couldn't help it, bro. She's nobody would have thought.
All we need is Von Wagner in this faction. Then
all right. Take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside. But, so, we all know who's number 1, bro. She's the main reason why I wanted to do this. If you would have really looked at it and thought Io would be the one, a lot of people don't count her as a return, but she was on her way out.
She was literally going to leave.
She was on her way out. I would have put Bayley here too, because Bayley wasn't even trying to come back, but that would have been a little of a stretch. But Io, she was on her way out. If it wasn't for Triple H, and look at her now, bro. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, it's just a matter of who she gonna cash in on. She doesn't have to cash in on Rhea or Asuka. It could be somebody else that beats him for it. That's the beautiful thing about Money in the Bank, where people get so confused. Is almost like when Theory had Money in the Bank, it's like, oh my god, like Theory can't cash in on Roman. It's like, he doesn't have to. He can cash in on the guy that beats Roman.
Nope.
Same. I didn't mean to bring that up, but it's the same thing here. She don't gotta cash in on Oscar and Rhea. She can cash in on the person that beats Oscar and Rhea. Never know. She can cash in on the person that beats Oscar and Rhea. The person that beats, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, who knows? Who knows?
She can
Bailey puts
cash
her
in on-
nose.
She
Bailey
cash in
puts
on
her nose
anybody.
into. Bailey puts her nose into something. She wins the title. She cashes in on Bailey. Who knows?
She cashes in on whoever's the champion. A lot can happen in a year's time. You don't know who's gonna get hurt. You don't know who's gonna get fired. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I just
EO, consistent good matches. Always in
consistently.
something.
What I was there
champion.
live at War Games. Lord have mercy.
Bro, oh, she's a champion. Just won Money in the Bank. Her match with Bianca, star-making moment. Let me find out Bianca. People say Bianca can't make people, bro. She made EO look like $1 million. We already know how great what EO was, but EO needed that match to show
The crowd really turned.
They turned, bro. The first crowd to really turn on Bianca.
Yeah.
It just shows how good EO is, man.
Since we're on the subject, bro.
Are we gonna clip it? Yes, Hit Row is over Bray Wyatt, you fucking fiends.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
Deal
that.
with
Yeah, I'm definitely clipping that because Lord have mercy.
Deal with it. A return? I'm sorry. No. It's over the other people that suck. You can say Hit Row sucks. But they've actually been in shit. Bray Wyatt is literally in shit. I don't want to hear none.
He's not even here right now. And that's why I did change my position with that one, because at least Hit Row is in a position where they're doing their job. They're a hated heel faction. Put over the faces. You know how many people were more excited that LA Knight came out to destroy Hit Row, bro? Come on. Come on.
Like I said, they've also been in high-profile matches. That pitch black match Bray Wyatt had was ass. Hit Row has actually had a championship match. They were actually in the gauntlet match. I don't care how long they were in there. They were there.
Listen, why Triple H? Why, you son of a bitch?
I don't want to hear nothing about the pitch black match because LA Knight got fucking squashed. I don't want to hear that shit.
And I don't want to hear nothing because that thing had like butterflies come out the tables, bro. Like,
logos everywhere. They were there. They were in high profile matches. I don't give a fuck. Also, the feud with Legado del Fantasma, they had that coming back. I don't care.
Should have did a lot more with it, but we all know. It's
man, there was some unwritten shit. If only Swerve was still here. That's the only thing. That feud that would have capped off everything.
Yeah, but at the same time, can't say Swerve's doing his best stuff at AEW.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's really it. Like I said, me personally, I didn't think EO was gonna be the one to be the best out of everybody. I really had high hopes on Karrion, man.
Judging a year ago, I probably might have said Braun Strowman. I'm not even gonna lie.
The funny thing is, I was watching our video from last time when we were ranking them based off of return, and you had Braun Strowman pretty high.
I did, but man, poor boy just hurt right now, man.
Yeah.
That's why I can't shit on. That's why I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and shit on, because that's the biggest issue with Johnny too. That's so crazy is how some of the two guys that we know when they're on TV are booked in high profile shit and still stay healthy. That's what's up.
Like I said, I feel like Braun Strowman and Ricochet would still be killing shit right now, bro. They would have definitely had a feud with Sammy and KO by now.
Bro, yeah, bro. Each and every single day, like I try not to pull my hair out because like we're missing a great tag team in DIY. People have asked me like, oh, what else can Braun Strowman do? Have decent runs with any belt he's had, because any belt he's had have been dog shit. Give him a proper run.
Yeah.
Stamp him as the best big man ever.
Don't feed him to Roman.
Y'all cry about Drew getting a run with a world title in front of fans. Braun, you can argue Braun at one point was more over than Drew.
Yeah.
Like that's what I hate when people say, what else can Braun Strowman do? The same way y'all capable for Drew, Braun Strowman can get the same thing. He's capable of carrying a world title, and I'll be fine with that. Or even the U.S. title. They let Bobby do it.
They let Bobby do it.
Bobby do it. And Braun Strowman is.
You know what? You know what? Screw it. Braun healed yet, bro? Just come back and face Theory.
I think once Braun comes back, he's gonna kick Ricochet's ass. That's what I think. That's what needs to happen. Heal Braun, baby.
Because that's another thing. A lot. Like, I don't know, bro. Before we go, the whole LA Knight and Theory thing, I don't think it's going to happen at SummerSlam.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, they got this whole Theory and Pretty Deadly against some of the Brawling Brutes, so.
I'd rather have LA Knight and Theory be the main event of the SmackDown Go Home show before SummerSlam than rather have them have a 10-minute match because the Bloodline's going to take up all of it.
I'll say this. It's 301. Just have them drop it at freaking Survivor Series, bro. Just give him the 365 at this point.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Like at this point, he's missing live events now anyway. If you need him at SummerSlam, yeah, he's at 301. Bro, and the thing is, if I am able to make it to SummerSlam, and if he did drop it, I would have been there to see the beginning and the end of the title reign. Just crazy.
He's at 226 currently.
Oh yeah, that's right.
226 currently. I mean, I'm all for him carrying it at Survivor Series. I just don't trust WWE's booking with him at this point.
I mean, they started failing Bianca's booking just to get her past the record. So
yeah. I mean, I'm cool with Theory. I mean, that's what I said. They're gonna have him pass Dean Ambrose's record, but they don't want it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't want that there anymore, I think Theory is the closest to get that. He's already been the longest U.S. champion in the last 10 years since Ambrose. So before that was Damian Priest.
Might as well have it. Might as well have him do it.
Just give it to him, bro.
But I just like if that's the route they're going, then LA Knight in Theory they got to be at least the main event for the go home show. Because I don't want them having a 10-minute match while the Bloodline gets like 55 minutes. I'm good on that, bro.
I love the story, but bro, so many unnecessary spots, man. Too much time.
Good on that. LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah, don't even gotta say it anymore. The whole fan say it. But yeah, that was it, bro. Appreciate you coming out. You know, it's been a minute. Axel and Lewis on the Chop Shop. Yes, got some stuff coming up for y'all August 26th. Just saying. It's on the way. It's on the way.
Big match. Big matches.
Spots.
Big fucking stuff. Hopefully, I mean, shit, man. I wouldn't mind doing a virtual press conference just so I can spit on the camera to show Axel Crow what the hell I'm gonna do to him. But you know. It's all good, man.
Bro, whenever you ready, we could get that going on TikTok Live, bro. You know?
Man, I ain't scared of him. Bring him on. I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared. He a bitch. I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of him. You Axel Crow, you think I'm scared of you, bro? I ain't scared of you, man. I'm gonna stomp your ass out. I'm gonna tell Hollywood that they got another Pennywise in the making, and I'm gonna shapeshift you into my bitch. That's what's gonna happen. I already told you this, man. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna smoke your ass. I'm gonna smoke your dumb ass. That's just gonna happen, man. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm telling you, get ready for this, man. It's gonna happen. I'll be there too, commentating and stuff, but I'm gonna keep my little thing secret.
Y'all notice how he hasn't say nothing back? He been ducking the smoke. Axel Crow been ducking the smoke because he a punk and he don't want none of this shit. So it's all good, man.
But appreciate everyone coming out. Right now, I think me and Lewis got something going on in the cartoon podcast group chat. So until next time, y'all be safe.
Fuck Axel Crow.